Imagine this, a 20-foot-long python named Thelma, lounging alone in her zoo habitat for 4 straight years. No dates, no drama, no dudes. Then, out of nowhere, she drops over 61 eggs, and 6 of them hatch into healthy baby snakes. Her keepers? First confused, then absolutely floored. Was this a sneaky hookup from her past? Or something straight out of a sci-fi thriller? What if I told you Thelma pulled off a real-life virgin birth? No father, no sperm, no problem. Stick around, because this isn't just snake weirdness. It's rewriting the rules of life itself. We're diving into parthenogenesis, the ultimate solo act in reproduction, and why it might be more common and crucial than you think. Let's rewind to Louisville Zoo, USA. Thelma, a reticulated python, the world's longest snake species, is minding her own business. She's been isolated since 2021, never met a male python in her life at the zoo. But in 2025, bam, eggs everywhere. Her handlers scratch their heads. Maybe she stored sperm from a wild fling years ago? Snakes can do that, right? Some species hold on to sperm for ages. But nope, genetic tests drop the bombshell. These babies are half-clones of mom. Thelma had achieved parthenogenesis, Greek for virgin birth. She's the first documented reticulated python to do it. How? Picture this. Normally, reproduction needs sperm to fertilize an egg. But Thelma? She fused her own egg with a polar body, a leftover from cell division that usually gets tossed. This polar body acts like fake sperm, kickstarting the egg into an embryo. The result? Offspring with 2 copies of half her chromosomes. They're like mini Thelmas, genetically speaking. Mind-blowing, right? If a snake can clone herself without a partner, who's next? Turns out, virgin births aren't a rare glitch. They're happening across the animal kingdom. And it's not just in zoos. Scientists used to think parthenogenesis was a desperation move. Picture a lonely lizard in a cage, stressed out, isolated, no males around. Boom. Virgin birth as a last-ditch effort to keep the species going. It makes sense evolutionarily. Better to have half-clone kids than no kids at all. But hold up, recent discoveries flip the script. Virgin births happen in the wild too, even when males are strutting around like they own the place. We're talking amphibians like frogs that clone themselves in ponds, teeming with potential mates. Reptiles. Komodo dragons have done it in the wild. Fish, both bony ones like tuna relatives and cartilaginous. Sharks pull it off in oceans full of suitors. Birds. Turkeys and chickens have hatched virgin offspring on farms and in nature. And get this isn't new. Fossils and genetic clues suggest parthenogenesis has been around for hundreds of millions of years, predating dinosaurs. Why? We don't fully know. Maybe it's a backup plan for when populations crash, think endangered species today, with habitats shrinking and numbers plummeting. A female could repopulate all by herself, boosting genetic diversity in a pinch. Or perhaps it's an energy saver. No need for risky mating rituals or fights over partners. In a world where climate change and habitat loss are wiping out species left and right, could virgin births be a secret weapon for survival? But wait, there's a twist that hits closer to home. Here's the big question burning in your mind. If snakes, sharks, and sparrows can do the virgin birth tango, why not us? Why can't mammals, including humans, pull it off? It's all about biology's quirky rules. In vertebrates, parthenogenesis pops up in fish, reptiles, amphibians, and birds, but skips mammals entirely. Why? Blame it on something called genomic imprinting. In mammals, certain genes from mom and dad are imprinted differently. They need both sets to develop properly. Without dad's input, embryos fizzle out. Experiments with mice have tried forcing virgin births, but the results? Deformed or non-viable. Humans? Forget it. Our reproduction is locked into needing that sperm-egg combo. But nothing's ever straightforward in science. There are whispers of rare cases in mammals, like some lab-induced tricks or unverified reports. And ethically, messing with human parthenogenesis is a no-go zone. raising questions about cloning, identity, and what makes us us. This all circles back to the biggest puzzle. Why sex at all? If virgin births work, why bother with the hassle of finding a mate, risking diseases, or dealing with rejection? Sex mixes genes, creating diversity that helps species adapt and fight off threats. Parthenogenesis? It's efficient but risky. Offspring are too similar, vulnerable to the same diseases or environmental curveballs. Yet, in a pinch, it's a game changer. Thelma's story isn't just a zoo oddity. It's a window into life's endless ingenuity. From ancient oceans to modern enclosures, virgin births challenge everything we thought we knew about reproduction. They highlight resilience in a fragile world and spark debates. Is sex overrated? Could this help save endangered animals? Or even inspire biotech breakthroughs? Next time you see a snake or a shark, remember, nature's full of surprises. If you loved this deep dive, hit like, subscribe, and drop a comment. What's the wildest animal fact you've heard? Thanks for watching. Stay curious.